Wow, what's out? Welcome to Trill Talk, you hear me? Yeah. So today makes 51 days. No smoking THC, baby. 51 days. No THC. Now let's be real. For me and from my experience, the first 3 days was the hardest of me not smoking THC. Now, honestly, I feel like it wasn't even so much the THC, it was the nicotine and the blunt wraps that I was more addicted to um, than the actual THC. So after I got past them first 3 days, there was a small little craving for it, but it wasn't nothing major. It wasn't nothing that my willpower could overcome. And I like to relate it to running or jogging. If you've ever ran a mile or 2 miles or 3 miles or 4 miles, there's gonna be plenty of times during that mile where your body wants to quit, right? Your body wants to say, "Hey, bro, you know it ain't no really big reason why we could stop for a little bit. You know, we could take a little break. We can walk in this little part right here." But your willpower has to tell you, "No, we running this full mile without stopping. We running these full 3 miles without stopping." And if you're training for a fight, a boxing fight, an MMA fight, a jiu-jitsu match, then there's a reason, a bigger reason of why you don't want to stop. You want to get your legs strengthened up. You want to get your cardiovascular conditioning up to where once you're in that fight, your cardio doesn't fail you and you start getting your butt whooped, right? Especially with boxing and MMA where there's bigger physical repercussions from your cardio failing on you. In BJJ, or somebody gets an arm bar, you can easily tap and that'll be it. Somebody, gets that choke locked in before they even apply the pressure to choke you out, you can tap out. But in boxing and MMA, it's a little bit different. When your cardio starts to fail you and you start getting pieced up, you can get your teeth knocked out, you can get your orbital bone broke, you can get your ribs broke. So it's a little bit more physical repercussion behind that. And that's where your willpower comes in. So that's kind of what I related it to. When I be running a mile or two, um, my willpower tells me, you got to keep going. And the same thing with me quitting the THC. Um, it's just a little something in me saying, man, you can smoke a little bit, bro. You get a little bit. A little bit ain't gonna hurt, but nah, man, I'm good. And and one of the main reasons, like I don't have a, excuse me, I don't have a job to where I get drug tested or anything like that. So there isn't a monetary repercussion from it. For me, I just wanted to clean my lungs out. I wanted to clear my lungs out, and now that I'm 50 days plus, I've been coughing and hacking up some phlegm that I'm like, dang, that's what's inside me. That wasn't in my lungs. Oh yeah, I needed to get that out. Yeah, I needed to get that out. So if you want to take a break from smoking THC, it's normally the first 3 days, first 5 days, the first week that's gonna be most difficult. But I would tell you to replace that craving with going to the gym, doubling up on gym days. Do two a days. Go in the morning, go in the evening. I'm a member at a YMCA, a beautiful YMCA that has a pool, um, two gym, two different, excuse me, not gyms, but two different weightlifting areas, basketball court. It has a little outside, weightlifting area. So if I decide to do two a days, excuse me, if I decide to do two a days, um, in the morning I can go swim, in the afternoon I can go lift weights. In the morning, I can go play basketball or hit the heavy bag. In the afternoon, I can go swimming. So that physical exertion replaces the need, for me to want to smoke THC, right? If you're not a workout person, maybe you can run instead, or get you some sprints in, or play chess. I don't want to recommend playing video games because um, the Trill Talk program that this podcast that I'm producing. There's more productive ways to use your time than play video games unless you have accomplished certain goals. So I don't want to necessarily promote that, but at the same time, I mean, if the time trade off versus you playing video games versus you smoking THC is different, then if I had to choose between the two, then I would definitely tell you to play video games. But I just wanted to put that out there. Shout out to JT the Bigger Figure. Um, it was I actually started, or excuse me, I actually stopped smoking THC before he issued his challenge for February. But once I saw it, I was like, well, shoot, I'm already participating in my own, challenge of, stop smoking weed. Uh, so I just, joined along with that one and kept that up. So 50 days plus of no THC. Um, I feel good. I've been spending more time at the gym, being a little bit more productive, and it's good. So love y'all to life.